Hey, welcome back everybody. Sign here again with episode 32 of my Engineer's Life 2 playthrough. And I was just making some books up, and the last one I need is the Buddy Card Guidebook. So for that, though, I am going to need a buddy card. Alright, I got wheat, I got caster, yin, null edgy. So, but I can just do that and get my guidebook. And that finally completes that librarian quest. And gets me a gold coin. But that's the main thing, is that quest is finally done. There's 12 books to get. Things like the transportation guidebook, there was the extreme reactors book, and there were a few others too. But, let's see. I have a reward hiding somewhere, don't I? Okay, yeah, Peaceful Atom. There is this guidebook here, which gives him some cookies and milk. Easy Reactor, Moderate Reactor, Advanced Reactor. And these are just 3 different reactors we can build. Yeah, this is a 3x3 reactor. This walks you through on how to make all of them. And we need what? Reactor controller. We need 22 casings. Fuel rod, control rod, solid access port, forge energy power tap. Now, one thing I'm curious about. How much uranium do I have? 75. And we can get radioactive combs from these guys, which are iron plus explosive. Okay. Now, explosive bees is a bee plus TNT, which is why I've had this bee sitting up here floating around forever. And, probably not a bad thing to go ahead and get one of those guys bred up. Let's see, how recently? 17, okay. Don't want to eat that by accident. So I'm thinking mushrooms. We do have actually a lot of area over this way, right? I mean, we've got a little bit of room there. There's really not a whole lot of room, but it'd be pretty easy to work with and enlarge that. Kind of a shame there's only this one hallway. I mean, it's a multi-level structure, but it was, you know, was kind of hoping it would be a bit more of this and less of the spiral staircases, but oh well. All right. And yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, I could hollow those out. I kind of want to like open this up a little bit in here. Also, we've got ourselves another armory here that I should probably do something with. Maybe this is where I can put my enchantment area. And that'd be an idea, wouldn't it? Granted, it's pretty far away from the Tetra area, but, I mean, it's not the end of the world having it that far away. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and do that. And I'll have to get rid of these walls here. But if I put my enchantment table here, like say right there, then I can line the inside of the walls with bookshelves. And it'll work out just fine. And it's not like I don't have access to a lot of books around here. So, and let's see. Yeah, here's my wonderful drawers. I should probably maybe just put a door there. Something to think about in the future. But let's go ahead and get this stuff put away. And there we go. So I need a TNT B. That's not that hard, really. Like, do I want to get into the B stuff for right now, though? Because I was thinking about... Let's try making the small reactor, right? Let's go ahead and do this. How bad is this to make? I need reactor casing, basic, uranium, diamond, comparator K. And these guys are iron ingot and graphite. Graphite is coal coke plus nether quartz in an arc furnace, or graphite dust, which I can make from charcoal and bitumen. Now, I don't have any bitumen. There is technically a bitumen ore, which I can get from the laser drill, but I haven't actually seen it in the world yet. The other option is, yeah, immersive petroleum. You know, processing up crude oil and turning it into gasoline and diesel and what lubricant is the last part, right? That needs to just go away. Right, so we're probably not going to be doing that right off the bat. Did you ever, like, finish, or are you still completely borked? Bottle. Yeah, I think it's just completely borked. I'm just going to have to break it and replace it later. Hello, blobfish. It's kind of interesting to watch those guys just flopping around up there. Alright, so if I want to get into this stuff the easy way, well, kind of an easier way, I need to get into all this over here. Now, yellow cake is gasoline plus uranium. And I can turn yellow cake into yellorium, which I'm pretty sure is going to be a better fuel, and it doesn't really do anything. Okay. Well, it doesn't show me anything, let's put it that way. And cake made of this will get you a lot of energy, but not by eating. And then yellorium ingot. So... what should I get over here first? And that's kind of the tough question now, isn't it? Definitely some sort of power. I mean, right now I have enough to run my refined storage system. And it's currently pulling in 48 forge energy per tick. So, I mean, not terrible. But if I start adding things in, it's going to, you know, more parts of the system. It's going to start drawing more and more power. And I really only have, yeah, 3 of these wonderful, you can't really even see them, but the thermoelectrics down there. So let's maybe focus on getting some power of some flavor up and running here. All right, so a little bit of time later, and I've got wiring running in places now. One thing I did is I took out the seed farm, the seed generator, because I got all the seeds. I got multiples of all the seeds, so I don't really need to have an ugly contraption just built into the floor somewhere. So kind of open it up a little bit back here. I've got a husk in the wall somewhere. But got a couple water mills back here, or water wheels, sorry. And charging capacitors, they have kind of sort of see them. There's 2 LV capacitors back there on top of the kinetic dynamo. Just basically to move the power up. And, you know, the electric storage. Then I have an LV here, and this is a high voltage connector running over here as well. So back here would be fine for something very minimal, you know, power-wise, but I don't know if I'm going to bother with anything like that back here. I need to get rid of these statues here. I mean, they're cool and all, but they like really narrow down the width of the hallways at certain points. Right, yeah, it feels better now. A little less claustrophobic, but I've got basically high voltage power running over to here now. And let's see, let's go ahead and get rid of some stuff here. using dirt to pillar with, because there's no dirt around here, so I can safely vein mine it out whenever I'm done with it. But that's how I've been getting, like, you know, the balloons to the right height and everything. All right. But one thing is, I'm going to need, if I'm going to be doing my bees, oh, here, I need to get power down here somehow. Which, I am actually kind of liking the idea of having the bees down here. I'm going to have to do a lot of excavation, though. Tons of excavation. So, let's see. There we go. Have to run power down this hallway. Which means we could do that. We could drop in capacitor right about here. Now, where is my hammer? You'll be output, and you are completely blocked. Okay. Well, you don't actually have to be there. You can be input, though. There we go. And I got my wiring on the bar. Cool. So connector, and then we'll just hook you up to there. And hey, you're getting power. Awesome. And then I just have to basically get it all run down here. I think if I do this and that will be good. It's got enough of a droop, it can go underneath this. That actually, if you look closely, it's not actually attached to the ceiling because that's the slab up there. And we'll have to do the same here. And like so. Now I could have something that requires high voltage power here, or I could just go through and just open this up. There's a pillar right in the way, unfortunately. Kind of playing around with it a bit over here, how it would look if I like left the pillar in there, but kind of opened it up a bit. I don't know. I'll have to figure something out. But then we can go down here, and then, yeah, it's basically a straight shot down through this way. Which means, unfortunately, can I have that, please? This has to go. Right. Oh, and I made a pick-a-ring from cork. Basically, it's a long-range pick. Wow, really? I was opening the chest from that far away. But yeah, it'll scoop up items from the ground, too. Well, that was unintentional. Found another... Oh, hey, this one had a diamond in it. Diamond and an emerald. This is a rich prisoner. Alright. Yeah, it'll bring the blocks. It breaks back to you. As long as you have room in your inventory. Which I didn't. So let's go ahead and... I did make another Kinetic Dynamo and another water wheel. Those are just the extra water wheel bits I had just kind of lurking in my system. Got LVs. There we go, that's better. Yeah, Pickering's fun. You can enchant it and whatnot as well, so. Best part of it is it brings the blocks back to you when you break it at a distance. Because I mean, I have a pretty decent reach right now. I can break blocks from a good distance away. But they all just fall straight down. And what we do... Did you seriously just... There we go. Not fall down all the way. Gonna do a high voltage here, and one thing you gotta remember, if you're using capacitors along your route, there are also diodes when you get down to it from wiring. And basically it translates into power can only flow one way. So if you want to run power both ways, don't do this, or you're going to have two power lines running side by side. And seeing as if you set up an infinite loop, with immersive engineering wires, you can actually drain all your capacitors if you're not careful, because each wire actually has some power loss to it. Not much, but if you don't have any actual active generation going on, then you can run into a problem. And another reason I'm using capacitors instead of the pass-through blocks is it might be because of the shaders, but I can't break pass-through blocks. As soon as I try, it crashes my game. And I'm getting tired of having, the crashes. Not the greatest. They're not the same height. So let's fix that, shall we? Right. There it is. Did I not get the capacitor? Alright, so you can go there then, and now we'll just hook you up like so. And now you can be wired in. And we can put the iron bar back now. Cool, so I mean that gets us power at least here. Now the fun thing is, I'm going to be running power down here without having, electrocution issues. I think if I run this all the way down here. Oh no, we're good. It doesn't quite droop enough to nail you on the way down. Well, on the way up anyway. The way down looks like we're fine as well. Also, you can go away. And then this is just going to be a giant B area down here. So that'll be a future project, but, right now we're working on power. I just heard a witch. Yep. Probably under. There are so many caves around here. Alright. So let's get some of this junk dumped out of my inventory. And... right. I keep losing this damn room. It's not... for some reason I thought it was over that way towards the seed generator and now the Waterwheels. No, it's over here. Okay. Yeah, Tetra's actually right there. It's my Tetra room. So I searched for a good 10 minutes. I'm like, hey, whatever. I'm just going through the whole thing. Could have sworn it was on that wall. But nope. Got turned around in my own base. Not the first time, it definitely won't be the last. Alright, so one thing I can also do is tie this into this power I have going right here. Don't know if I'm going to bother with that quite yet. Also, what do we have laying around for doors? Right. So we got spruce doors. Now, wasn't there... yeah, I can make these spruce door prints from Macaws with those. Because there was a... yeah, this is how you make the cottage doors. I want to say it's oak, but... oh no. Oh, I made some cider too. Got some paper out of it. So I need to get barley, cassava, and grapes now to finish off my my booze hounding there. Here we go. It is an oak cottage door. Okay, yeah, it is cottage. Not you. You. There we go. And actually, let's kind of check that out. All right, here's our roof door. Can I have my axe back on? Thank you. There's the cottage door. We gotta put them side by side. It is slightly lighter in color, but it is basically this spruce door design. Okay. But that'll work for now. At least that's covered up. Emerald Muncher here got scared away by a zombie. And it's spawn proof now. I was... oh, where was it at? Down here. These two stairs are. I was looking at maybe putting water wheels back here, and it's just too much of a mess back here. But you can see there's small spots right here. So I had a zombie spawn in here and then walk up and start chasing Ore Muncher. Although I don't know how he's jumped up there. Is that's too high right there. But so I just covered this up. You probably worry about lighting that up later. And you know what? Let me shut that door. I mean, it's not like it makes a huge difference, but yeah, we'll shut that one too. All right, so we've got water power hooked back up. I am kind of curious about something though. Well, it spins. There's enough room in here that I can put windmills in. Just for aesthetics, I might do that. And, take the dragon's head out of one side here. And just put like a windmill over here. Now, here's a question. How much power are you generating, if any? Decent amount, really. I mean, it's not huge amounts, but I was expecting just an extremely slow trickle out of it. But yeah, no, we can totally have windmills down here. I could actually probably move that up. Oh, another 3 or 4 blocks easily. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do that or not, but hell, they spin even without a Connect Dynamo hooked up to them. That works. So yeah, no, we can have windmills underground. Cool. All right, enough of the silliness though. Yeah, we've got our refined storage system over here, and how many like LV capacitors could I make? Probably a lot, actually. I think the limiting factor would probably be lead, let's say. If I can find it now. I didn't think I'd have to scroll this far to find lead. There it is. 162. Oh yeah, no, we could probably make a stack of those. Okay. Uh, Because we do have access to solar panels too, as well. These things. Small solar panels from engineers to core. Oh, they require a lot of lead, though. Okay. Thinking of it, we're in a desert, right? But you always put solar farms in deserts. I don't know how well that would work out, though. Like, what's right above me? Literally nothing. And yeah, we've got a lava pool on the surface there. And then this is the underground village, I think. Oh, that's interesting. It's at the southwest corner of the chunk. I wonder if they always are. Village, we have the temple here. And that's really about it for the surface here. I should do some stuff on the surface, though. Probably not a farm, though. Unless, like, do a giant greenhouse. And I've got some thoughts on how to do a farm, which I'll probably end up doing later on. But, it's not really a high priority right now. So, probably don't want to run power from here to here yet. But this side here is going to be where most of my machines and whatnot are. So, don't really see a whole lot of need for running power down over here yet, if at all. Which could be a little... it wouldn't be too hard to run power through the library, though, when you get down to it. Alright, so... we do actually have a lot of room back in here. I am really surprised nothing has spawned from back here and come down to try and eat Emerald Muncher. I mean, there's a lot of darkness back here. Alright, cool. So at least this little area here is safe. Oh, nope, not quite. Oh, yeah, no. This is what I mean by it. It's just... Basically, this whole area just allows you with caves. So... I do love the caves whenever I'm actually caving, but when you go to try to build underground... Yeah, not quite as great. Okay, that should be pacified now. I was thinking I could put like ore processing and whatnot over here. Then I do have my refined storage system over here. Also got a worm bin. But other than that, I don't really have a lot going on over here. That would mean I would probably need to have its own power source. Or, like I was talking about. I hear you in there. Freaking husks everywhere. Let's see. Now I'm lost back here. And... okay, there's that, so, yeah. Now, there's a lot of room back here. I could run power through without a problem, really. Not exactly sure how I would run that power grid. What I should probably do is maybe off-center these a bit. Have one on either side instead. Can we go ahead and do something like this instead? And then, like, this would be power out. This would be, like, power in, right? That could work. I mean, it's effectively doubling all the wires I have running. But at least then I wouldn't have to, like, centralize all my power generation in one spot. Although, might not be a terrible idea either. Alright, so I think I have come up with an idea of how to do this, right? So we're going to have our arc furnace here. And this is just empty space for something in the future. But arc furnace, we're going to have ourselves a diesel generator here. Refinery can go here. Then oil and ethanol production can go in here. And then this looked like it was a bit of a cave here. Yeah. And one I've already lit up, though. Most part. Yeah, it's spawn proof. So that means in this area here, I might set up some cloches. But 3 and 3 didn't quite work out like I wanted to. Maybe 2 and 4. That way I don't have to make any more cloches. That'd be kind of nice. But yeah, the whole melon thing. Let's see. Yeah, I think that should work. I'll probably get this set up between episodes. And what I could also do, I mean, we have a lot of height we can work with. So I need to figure out, like, how am I going to make this room look? Because this room is going to be all excavated out by hand, unfortunately. We don't have something like a RF Tools builder block in here. Kind of a shame, but what are you going to do? I do have a drill, right? Yeah, I still have my mining drill. But yeah, we're going to cut all this back in a ways. But we'll have it probably be a giant open room behind this. I'm not exactly sure how it's going to look. But the generator is 3 wide. The arc furnace is 5 wide. The refinery is 3 by 5. It's the same floor plan size as the generator itself. And then 3 by 3 for each the squeezer and the fermenter. And then somehow I'll work in like cloches. I might actually have them up higher since I'm going to have a taller room. I mean, that could be an idea, right? All right, I think I have something that I'm kind of happy with. I've excavated the room out, and honestly, I wish I'd made it maybe one deeper. I might still do that, because otherwise, this is probably going to be the fermenter. It's going to be up against the back wall, but it's not the end of the world. But we're going to have our fermenter and squeezer over here. This here is our refinery. And we have our generator here. And this is going to be the arc furnace. And all in all, it should work out pretty decently. I'm probably going to put cloches up on the ceiling. Because like these guys, they'll only go that high. So that leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces above these to work. And I'm trying to keep it somewhat compact, but power is going to go from the back of here to the back of this machine here, which shouldn't be too bad. Our output is going to be here, and it's literally got to go right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. And then 4, 5, 6, 7 right to here. 1, and then over to here. And these pipes I'm probably going to run through the floor. So it's just going to come out, go down, and then you'll see it come up over here. So I think that should work. Let's see. Yeah, you'll be that tall, so let's do that. There we go. Shouldn't be all that bad to work with, but going to be a bit of a tight squeeze, but honestly, that will I'll just benefit from the closer quarters. Nothing else, it's going to be cheaper on things like conveyor belts and pipes and all that. Went ahead and started doing some designs, whatnot in here, and not sure exactly how all this is going to look by the time I'm done, but all in all, I'm kind of happy with how it's looking so far. But I think I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode. I've still got a lot of work to do on getting all of this taken care of. And nothing else. It's going to take a lot to make this look... Well, not a lot, but it's going to take some time to make this look nice. And do I not have... Yeah, okay, there you go. Nope, not that. Sometimes the scroll wheel just does not want to work. But thank you for coming out. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and until the next one, signing out. Have fun.